Okay, hello everyone. I am Nataly Martinez RONCANCIO, and this is my presentation of the task 5. First, I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm gonna tell you some things about my life and maybe some things that nobody knows. First, this is me. It's actual picture, mine. Okay, first, some things about me. I am from Colombia. I was born in Bogota, but actually I live in Mosquera. But I'm listed prisoner. I am military, so I have to live also in the military base. So here, where I am, is my room, where in the military base. I am 21 years old. I love aviation. I am in the Air Force, Colombian Air Force. So I really enjoy exercise. In my free time, I spend my time uh, maybe reading some books. Sometimes I go to the cinema, I go to the Gran Estación with some friends. And also I love animals, and maybe in weekends I go out with some friends. This is some pictures about me. We have here one time that I was in that I was in San Antonio, Texas, with my partners. Another picture is me with the uniform. Another picture is in Rio Negro, the airport of Rio Negro, Medellin. Okay, now we're gonna continue with the all about a trip. So I was in Cartagena. Cartagena is a beautiful, beautiful city. I really love go there. That was the place of my last vacations. That was a trip that I enjoyed with my mom. Just bought. We stayed in a hotel so near to the beach, so we had the opportunity to go to the beach every day. This trip was in September and was the cheapest trip that I had because I don't know, maybe the time of the year that we went, so sorry, and also that was a beautiful trip because we have the opportunity that had the beaches alone, and maybe that visit different typical tourist sites. For example, we went to the castle of San Felipe, that is a historical place of our country, and definitely it is a city that I recommend to everyone to visit. The landscapes of the city was beautiful, and I really hope return soon to Cartagena. And next we have 8 tips or recommendations that a place, and in this time I'm gonna make some recommendations about Bogota. Bogota is a city that is very cool, and in this time of the year is, I don't know, maybe the coolest than ever. So maybe you have to always carry an umbrella with you. Also for sunny days, Bogota, it is recommended that you go to Simon Bolivar Park, maybe to do a little exercise, or maybe to take a rest or eat something and go with your family. I don't know. It's a place that you have for do a lot of things. Another tip in Bogota is a good idea to always carry a jacket with you, because you never gonna know if it is going to rain. Maybe at the middle of the day we have a beautiful sun, but at the end of the day maybe it's raining. So it's a good idea to carry a jacket. Another is that in Bogota, when it's hailing, it's better to stay at home because the streets are often closed. This is more for the traffic in the streets. So when the climate of the weather in Bogota is terrible, everything is horrible in Bogota, really, with about the traffic. Another one in Bogota, when the weather is very windy, you can fly at heat. This is most in August that we do it. Another, when it's rainy, many people tend to jump in the water wells. This is a little bit romantic, I think, but you know. When the weather in Bogota is sunny, you can take advantage to go to join through the streets in the cyclovia. For example, here in Bogota, we have the 26th Street. Then every Sunday we have the cyclovia for running or for I don't know, just walk, whatever you want. And the last one is the best advice that I can give you from the water of Bogota. Is that when you come here, maybe of travel or I don't know, for live, you have to bring with you another kind of type of clothes of every kind of weather, because the weather in Bogota is very variable. And now I'm gonna give you some advice relate what the people what shouldn't do in Cartagena. So first, what people should do. So when you go to Cartagena, you should take a bike around the city. In the Central Park of Cartagena, you can find some bikes that people can give you to make a ride around the city and maybe know Cartagena better than walking or in a chiva, a popular transportation here. There. Also in Cartagena, you can visit the bay from a just ride. This is maybe a little bit expensive, but it is beautiful to do because you can see all the island in a comfortable transportation. And on the beaches of Cartagena, you can get the best massage. There are some people or some women that make this massage. Sometimes a little bit expensive, but it depends on the time of the year that you go to Cartagena. Okay, in the castle of San Felipe, you can learn a little more about the history of your country, and this is because you could have a guide during the record that you do in the castle. There are guides that tell you about all that happened some times ago. Also, in the walled city, you should try the typical sweets Butifarra. There are a specific place that you can find all the candies, the typical candies that you can buy and maybe carry with you when you return to your city. Or the Butifarra that person buy there. So it's a good idea, it's a good advice that you have to try there. Now we're gonna talk about what people shouldn't do. When you are on the beaches of Cartagena, you shouldn't not neglect your personal things. This is important because it's a public beach. So if you enter to the sea, maybe you can be alert. I don't know how to say it with your personal things. So maybe it's better that you don't bring with you so many things. Maybe use the tower and that's it. Or the Sony Protect, the Sony Cream Protect. Okay, and that's it. Also, you cannot leave Cartagena without visiting the Castle of San Felipe. It is for that I said, for the history or known a little bit of our country. Also, you can not leave Cartagena without going to Baru Island. It's a beautiful place that it is not expensive, and you can know and eat a beautiful fish there. So you have to go. And finally, you cannot leave Cartagena without drinking a beer while watching the sunset. In Cartagena, is a place that you can buy a beer or maybe a cocktail and just sit and watch the sunset, whereas you talk with someone or just enjoying what are you saying. These are some pictures of my travel to Cartagena. I really enjoyed this travel and I totally recommend you to go there, and I hope that you enjoy knowing about a little bit of me, and that's it. So bye bye and thank you so much.